Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 1 of Mounjaro maintenance journey. So I got back from Turkey last night. I'm just about to go to Asda and to go to my first presotherapy session. It obviously isn't a Monday. I look crazy, but I'm going to be taking my Mounjaro today. So I thought let's just start the week off on a Tuesday because I put on a stone of fluid while having my surgeries. And I don't want to stretch anymore. I don't want to elongate any of my scars. So yeah, today is the new start of my Mounjaro maintenance journey. So we've just got to Asda. Mum's just gone to get the trolley for me. I'm going to use it as a bit of a walker. Okay, so I haven't done too bad in Asda. I've got a bag full of shopping. It's actually been pretty alright to walk because I've just got this trolley to lean on, so it's not really been straining my back too much. I'm in pain, but not too much pain. There's no way I'm going out in that. Well, I made it through the rain. A little bit wet, a little bit, I look like a drowned rat, but I made it. Now off to our next appointment. Right, now it's time for my presotherapy session. Wish me luck. So I was gonna have a chicken salad and I completely forgot that I got these little salad pots from Asda. I've just chucked in some cherry tomatoes. So it's a chicken and bacon pasta salad pot. I'm just gonna have this for convenience, both for me and for Matt, so I don't feel like a burden and Matt doesn't have to do it for me. So it is now time for my Mounjaro. I did go down from the 15 milligrams to a 12.5. I knew that 15, going from nothing for 4 weeks back to 15 would be too much. So I've gone back to 12.5. I'm hoping that this isn't going to be too much. We will just have to find out, and hopefully I don't shit myself in my compression garment. The only thing that I've got to do is try and avoid any areas that have had liposuction. I don't want to inject it in my stomach because everything is very tight and I've had a lot of lipo. My inner thighs have had lipo, all of my arms have had lipo, so it really doesn't leave me with very many places to inject it. But I do have a fatty part at the top of my thigh that hasn't had any lipo, so I'm gonna go in there. And for dinner tonight, Matt has made me like a spicy sausage salad, so this looks lovely. Good morning guys, it's 6 AM on a Wednesday. I've literally just woken up, gone to the toilet. For the first time in several days, I'm actually in pain this morning, so I've gone downstairs and I've had 2 strong painkillers because I fucking need it. I've got an area on the back of my right knee that's very swollen and very sore. I'll have to have a look at that when Matt's awake, but at the moment I'm just very, very sore. Everything hurts, everything's hot. I've just had some painkillers and then I'm just gonna go back to sleep. So I'm downstairs. I'm not actually in the bed for once, which is nice. I'm not in too much pain, I'm just in discomfort today. So, obviously I had my Mounjaro yesterday. I'm not that hungry. Matt's just cooking me some chicken, which is really sweet of him. I'm just making like a little Mediterranean salad. Even though I'm not hungry, I know I need to eat something to keep my strength, and obviously it's good for my recovery. I got on the scales this morning and I have put on 14 pounds of fluid, which is quite incredible actually. Obviously going to the presotherapy appointments, I'm gonna have 2 a week. They should help with lymphatic drainage and getting rid of all of this excess fluid. But it is going to be a bit of a long road, but I'm excited because my stomach is very flat already. Once I've got rid of this stone of fluid, I'm really excited to see what my body's going to look like. And this is what I'm looking like at the moment. Shape-wise, I'm still very, very bloated. But look at the hourglass figure. I'm still in this position, which is annoying. The surgery doesn't really hurt. What hurts is my back. Being in this position all the time, it strains your back like nobody fucking tells you beforehand how much pain you're going to be in with your back, which is very tiresome. But the more I smell this chicken, the more I'm getting excited. So So I'm having a Mediterranean style salad with a boiled egg. So here is my little chicken salad. I normally put a bit of sweet chili sauce on, but I haven't got any of that today, so I'm just gonna put some garlic mayo. You can really see the shape of me when I'm sat down. So this is quite a big salad. I obviously took my Mounjaro last night. Did I take it last night? Yeah, I took my Mounjaro yesterday afternoon. Went straight back to 12.5. I've had like 4.5 weeks off, so far so good. Touch wood. Haven't had the shits, haven't had any side effects, haven't felt sick. I'm just gonna see how much I can actually manage of this. I love a chicken salad. So I'm about 3 bites in. And I'm over it. I'm over it. These 4 weeks off Mounjaro, I've forgotten what it was like. And I'm just not enjoying it, like. Clearly, because I'm throwing it all over the floor. It just seems like a chore. I used to like this feeling, but I've not had this feeling for like 4.5 weeks. I sort of got back into my food and I'm getting excited to eat things. I'm going to try and push through and at least eat half of this. Then I can leave the other half for another day. So it's now about 7 p.m. I've got to take my antibiotics, and this is how much salad I had left from earlier, so I'm just gonna have a little bit of this before I take my antibiotics so I'm not sick. Good morning, guys. It's now Thursday. I've just woken up and I don't know if you can see, let me turn it round in the mirror. I'm stood up pretty straight today. Like, that is pretty upright. I've still got the backache because I'm obviously not stood up fully straight. Right, cat, get out of the way, come on. So that's a little bit annoying that I'm nearly straight, but not quite straight. But I reckon in the next couple of days, if everything goes well, I should be able to stand up straight and then I can get rid of this back pain. So it's now Thursday afternoon. I've been a little bit naughty today. I tried to tidy the whole house. Matt came down, told me off, told me I needed to rest and get on the sofa. I haven't eaten anything so far, but I remembered we had some popcorn. So I'm just sat on the sofa, watching Netflix, having a little bit of popcorn. And the great news, I got on the scales this morning and I'd lost 3 pounds of the water weight, which is great. I'm not in too much pain today. Still haven't got any side effects from the Mounjaro. The only side effect I've got is I don't want to eat anything really. I just fancy picking at something. I'm not actually that hungry. Like, I couldn't sit and eat a meal or something substantial, but a couple of bits of popcorn, I'll go and down a treat. So for lunch today on Thursday, I've got a little chicken and bacon pasta salad, and I've got some extra chicken from yesterday that I'm going to cut up. I'm going to put a bit of extra chicken in there. So I've added some extra chicken and I've added some sweet corn. So it is now about 4 p.m. I find at this time of day, I just get fucking knackered. I've walked around a couple of times, I've had something to eat, I've done some business, and I'm just tired, and I get back into bed and my eyes are just dropping. So I'm going to have a little nap and I'll check in later. So I've just come back from my presotherapy appointment. I did pop into Asda and I've got another 3 of these pasta salads. I'm obsessed with them at the moment. That's all I fancy eating. I'm literally just eating like 1 a day. So I picked up another 3. So I'm gonna have that for lunch. I'm gonna put some sweet corn in there. And then I picked up some little chicken pieces from the deli counter. So I'm gonna put some extra chicken in. And here is my little chicken pasta salad for the day. It's now Friday night. It's about 11:45. I feel like this week's Mounjaro Monday video is going to be a little bit boring. Obviously, I can't really get out and do much. I'm just in bed. I came home, ate my salad, went upstairs. I was fucking knackered. I went to sleep, and then I got up, and then I went to the toilet, and then went back to sleep again. I have had a CBD gummy from Supreme CBD. I'm not affiliated with these. I buy these with my own money. I think these are amazing. I'm so glad I bought them before I had my surgery, They really help me just to relax, get some sleep, because obviously, like I said before, I'm not a back sleeper. The setup I've got at the moment, I've got like 4 pillows here to sort of keep me elevated. I've got a pillow underneath my back, and then let me show you, I've got my BBL pillow here, so my bum is elevated, it's not on the bed. And I've got to lay in this bloody position. I'm obviously wearing pants on the outside of my corset because it's crotchless, and you guys don't want to see that. So yeah, the sleeping arrangements are fucking annoying. I've not been itching. The only place that is like hurting me is like my arm where it moves and the back of my knees. Other than that, I'm just hot, sweaty, and I smell disgusting. So I cannot wait for the day that I can actually get up. I can be tidying my house properly. I can do some laundry. I'm more comfortable to get in the shower for longer and scrub, obviously at the moment. I can have a shower, but it's got to be quick. I've got to be very careful with the products that I use. I can't have anything like saturated for long periods of time, which is great. So I'm sat here like absolutely fermenting in my own bed. But at least it's only me in here. There isn't anyone else to ferment with, so it is what it is. And on that note, I'm clocking off, and I'll see you tomorrow. So it's about 2 o'clock. And it's another day, another salad. Never in my life have I eaten so many Asda chicken and bacon pasta salads, but they are my new favourite thing. And with the Mounjaro, like, I'm just really not fancying anything. This is just so quick and easy. Oh, like I was saying, this is so quick and easy. I don't have to make it, it's already made, and I just really fancy it. So it is now about 5:30 on Saturday. I'm so tired. I've just woken up from a nap. Matt has just come in and said that he's just made dinner. From what I can smell, it's the Indian that I bought in Asda yesterday, which I'm actually really quite excited for. I find this in the afternoons that I've either done too much or I get really tired, and then I'm just like, I just wiped out. So I must have been asleep for about an hour or so. I'm probably going to have dinner, have another little nap. But I've got to get this editing done for this week's video. I haven't edited at all for tomorrow's video or for Monday, so I've got a lot of things to do. So here's tonight's dinner. I've got some pilau rice. I've got some, I think this is chicken tikka. I think this is chicken korma. And then I imagine these are like little onion bhajis. I'm quite looking forward to this. So it's now Saturday night. Today's really going fucking pear-shaped. Everything's going south. I can't do fucking wrong for doing right in this house at the moment. I'm not going to go into detail, but today's been a fucking mess. But it's a great time to try out a trip. I've been very kindly gifted some trip drinks, and I've also been sent some mindful magnesium gummies from the company Trip. I'm not really much of a big drinker anymore. These are alcohol-free. There's about 23 calories in them, and they're meant to relax you. They're meant to bring you calm and sort of like give you a little bit of like a chilled buzz without any alcohol and no hangover. So this one is wild strawberry. Oh, it's nice. It's got like a berry taste to it rather than strawberry. It's like a more of a berry taste. It's nice, and I'm hoping it will zen me. I think if I pair it with one of my CBD gummies, I will be away with the fairies, and I will forget about the fucking dramas of today. Life is about going forward. We are going forward. We're not going backwards. I've come way too far in my journey, my personal journey, as well as my weight loss journey, to go backwards into old habits, and mess up all the fucking progress I've got, which is why I'm having this and not a bottle of wine. And I do have a link with Trip, so if you look in the description, you'll be able to click my link and get some money off at the checkout. And at the moment, if you get these wild berry ones, I know it's like backwards because I'm on the front camera. With this can, you get 3 months Calm Premium. So Calm is like a relaxation and a meditation app. You'll get Calm Premium for like 3 months, which is amazing. Hi guys, it's now Sunday evening. I've been having a really fucking shit day. I'm going through so much at the moment. You don't realise how exhausted you get from a surgery. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just lying in bed. But my body's healing. I'm tight. I can't do the things I want to do. My emotions are all over the place. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what I want. I'm trying to think about the positives. Like, I've learned a hell of a lot about myself in the last 3 years. I just thought I was enough. I thought I'd found that one person that I was enough for. I know I said on 90 Day Fiancé that, like, my previous relationships, like, no one's ever been brave enough to be with me, and I thought I found the man of my dreams. Someone that would show me off and that was proud of me. And I finally felt enough for once in my life. I felt enough for someone. And the harsh reality is that I wasn't. And now I'm back to square one. I'm really trying with my confidence. But to know that the person that you put all your heart and soul into, you just weren't enough for them. It really fucks with your self-esteem. I don't want this to be like a running occurrence. I fucking cried alive. But like I said to you before, like, I feel like this is my only outlet. Like, I don't really have any friends. I don't have a social life. Like, my life was just making these videos, cleaning the house, and that. Like, a lot of people don't realise that I really suffer with social anxiety. I don't normally leave my four walls unless I have to. But at least I had someone here. I'm finding it hard to come to grips with, like, I'm not going to have anyone anymore. I've learned a lot. Matt has taught me some of the most valuable things in life. Like, he's taught me about myself. He's made me grow up. He's made me mature. He allowed me to give my mum the best gift ever. I always dreamed that my mum would see me get married, and I never thought that would ever come true. And he allowed me to show my mum me happy and being married. My mum's really not very well at the moment. Like, this is another thing. My mum has not been well for like a year and a half. She's got COPD, and the doctors say that if she has one more really bad bout of like a chest infection or something, that it could be the end. So not only am I dealing with the breakup of my marriage that I never saw coming, I'm trying to deal with the emotional stress of having like fucking crazy major surgery. I've also got the stress of my mum being so poorly. It's just a lot for someone to deal with at once. And I really try. Like, if I didn't have you guys, I'd have fallen apart by now. But I am only human, and I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. And I see all your comments and your messages, and it makes me feel so loved. And I think it's important that I show life as it is. Nobody's life's perfect. And if me sharing my story and my hardships, and when I'm at rock bottom, can help someone else relate to that, and then show someone that life is fucking shit sometimes, then being able to help that person helps me as well. Right, there's my little offload for the day. So numb to everything, guys. Like I said in the surgery vlog, if my vlogs are a bit all over the place at the moment, or the content's a bit shit, just please bear with me. I'm trying my best to put a brave face on and give you the great content that I know I can make. But my brain's not always there. My brain's not always in the game. So just bear with me, okay? Good morning, guys. As you can see, I've got Grace with me. She very kindly came down from Leicester last night. So I'm not on my own. Obviously, Mert is still here. But she didn't want to see me sad and upset. So got a great little bestie here that's came down to see me. I've got on the scales this morning. And I am so shocked, guys. I will take you downstairs in a minute and I will... Oh, little Winter!
Winter came for kudos too.
Yeah, Winter's causing a ruckus. She keeps jumping up the top of my headboard and she keeps chasing the other cats around the house, which I'm not very happy about. But yeah, I will take you downstairs in a minute and I will show you the chart for this week because I'm blown away. I know most of it is just water weight and it's obviously fluid from my operation. But I was very stressed when I came home and I'm not very stressed anymore. So let's take you downstairs to see the chart for this week. So this is the chart for this week. Obviously, I know this is all fluid retention. This is all from the surgery. Sorry, I'm really out of breath from going down the stairs. But on the Tuesday morning, I was 12 stone 13. And then today, I'm 12 stone 2. So that's 11 pounds in 6 days. So guys, that is it for week 1 of my Mounjaro maintenance journey. I'm sorry this week has been a little bit all over the place. I imagine next week will probably be the same. So if you can bear with me, that would be amazing. I love you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.